Would you like to know how to generate business leads online for free? Right, so it's going to take some effort and a little bit of preparation, but we're not talking about anything that's paid. You're not pushing paid advertisement out there at all. And yet not only are you generating leads, but you're generating warm referral quality leads. Most push marketing that you do generates a high volume of low quality leads. What we're talking about is generating business leads online for free. So let's dive right in. Now, the big advantage to paid marketing or push marketing is high volume, and you can scale it up quickly. What I'm going to teach you in this video does take a little bit of time, but over time you can scale it up. It's not something that's going to stay small forever. And so this isn't a strategy where you're going to push your message or your marketing or your products or your services in front of people. You know, that's commonly done on like billboard advertising or banner ads or radio ads or commercials on TV or during the Super Bowl. It's just stuff being pushed in front of us, hoping that some people act on that advertisement. So in contrast, what you're going to learn in this episode is more a type of pull marketing where people are attracted to you. In fact, they're searching for help and they find you and they don't feel like they're being sold to. They feel appreciative of you and they start to build a relationship with you, and there's a level of trust that's built. Yeah, that sounds a lot better, doesn't it? So for the rest of this video, I'm going to teach you something with 3 steps. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Then I'm going to demonstrate how to do it. Then I'm going to show you examples of one of my clients where we've done it, right? So you can really understand this and you can apply it in your business. So just telling you what the strategy is, right now there are people that are searching for you. They're going to Google and YouTube and they're typing in long, specific questions that you would be the perfect person to answer, right? You're the expert. You have expertise, and there's people asking questions about your expertise, but right now they're not finding you. Let me demonstrate this tool for you. This is called the Keyword Magic Tool, and if you want a free trial of it, you can go to herokeywordtool.com. You'll get a free trial and be able to do exactly what I'm showing you here. So just as an example here, let's say you are an expert on business credit. I'm going to type that into the search bar, hit search, and I'm going to come here and turn on the questions button. I don't want anything that's not a question. And I said that I want long specific questions, right? So check this out. If I come over here to word count, to this advanced filter, I'm going to turn this word count up to 8. That's my default. I always start at 8. So I'm going to hit apply. So now I've got a list of questions here that are really, really specific that have at least 8 words. Now this is a massive one. The search volume here is huge. And for this strategy to work, you don't need the number to be huge. In fact, you want it to be small, so that we know that we've got the low-hanging fruit. So just for illustrative purposes, often what I'll do in this situation, I might even increase the word count to 10 just to narrow it down a little bit more. And let's see what some of these are. Can you use a business credit card for personal use? Or how to get a small business loan with bad credit. So we're still getting really good questions that are really specific. So as we scroll down here, this list goes on, and you can see even these questions here that have 30 searches a month. Man, these are gold. If you comb through this list and you find really specific questions, these ones will allow you to rank the quickest on YouTube. Typically, you'll rank the very next day for these questions because they have no competition. But yet, this is your target audience. So let's just take one of these questions. I'll click this one right here. Can I open a business credit card without a business? Right? So that would be the title of my episode. So think about this. Somebody goes to Google or YouTube and they type in this question, can I open a business credit card without a business? Your video pops up with that exact question as the title of the video, right? They're going to think, oh wow, that's exactly what I was searching for. So of course they click on your video and they watch it, and they're going to watch it all the way to the end because you're going to answer their question, right? You're the expert, right? You know this better than anyone else, and so they're going to watch your video all the way to the end. And because you answer their questions so well, they're going to trust you. There's going to be this relationship that's there. Now look at this question down here. This one's really specific. Does Chase Business Credit Card report to Dun & Bradstreet? So let's just assume you're the expert here and you really know the answer to this question. There are 30 people every month that are asking that question. So you can pull in those people that are asking such a specific question. They'll find your video and they'll watch it because it has the answer, and you'll be able to really help them out and, 1, answer this question for them, and 2, point them in the right direction based on, what is it that they're looking for. Okay, now let me show you an example with Noelle Randall. Okay, so I'm here on YouTube. This is a video, how to get business credit with bad personal credit? One of the questions that you would have found in that tool. And again, if you want a free trial, it's herokeywordtool.com. So Noelle and I did that, and she found this title, and so she made this episode. You see here, now it's got over 1.1 million views, but that's been over 4 years. What does it look like in the beginning? So I'm logged into Noelle's channel, looking at her analytics for this specific video, right? And this is for a custom date range. This is for the first month that this video was launched. So I believe it was May 28th of 2020 when this video was uploaded. We didn't make it public until like June 2nd. And on June 2nd, it got a good amount of views, but then we see that it slowed down. This blue line shows you how many views this video had per day. So on June 6th, it had 20 views, 81 views that day, 47 views that day, 57, 62, 107 views that day. So in total, in this first month, it had 384 views. And look at the breakdown of traffic. And this is going to be a good comparison to make as I show you this video over time. YouTube search was around 16%, but suggested videos and browse were the two dominant sources of traffic, okay? Search, though, is the most valuable. Search is what we want. So this date range that we're looking at is a 6-month period. And so the first 2 months that we looked at is right here. And it pretty much looks like a flat line there because we had a big spike here of traffic. Now, whenever you have a spike, it's fun, it's exciting. It doesn't last though. You see that it kind of settled back down, but this is going back 4 years ago. So what about today? Check this out. Real time, this video is still getting 388 views in the last 48 hours. So in the last 2 days, this video is still getting views. We had 12 views that hour, 13 views that hour, 10, 14, and we can see a breakdown of traffic. Now, this video, 16% of these views are from search. Now, this video took off and did really, really well. It's had a lot of suggested traffic. This video did really well in terms of views. Other videos had a lot less views, but are just as good at lead gen because it had less suggested views, but it had an equivalent amount of views from search. So search is the most valuable. The type of views that are the most exciting is when suggested really takes off and you get a spike on a video. But you'll have plenty of videos that don't spike, but that over time gradually get more and more search traffic. So when we're getting 388 views in a 2-day period, and 16% of those is coming from search, rough math, that's maybe 60 views in 2 days from search traffic. You're going to be generating leads from this search traffic. Now, if you're new to me and this channel and me teaching you and showing you examples like Noelle Randall, I actually produce over 60 different YouTube channels that are lead generators for businesses. And I have a gift for you. I really want you to understand this strategy well. And so I want to give you a copy of my book. Not only do I showcase Noelle and how we built her channel and give you all the insights like I've shared in this episode, but I take you behind the scenes of many different channels. And I took 2 years to produce this book because I wanted it to be right and to really paint the picture so you could really implement this strategy. And as you can see, I printed it in color. I wanted you to really be able to see things and understand them. And if I take a picture of YouTube analytics, it can't understand some of the things if it's in black and white. So this is my gift to you. You do need to pay the printing and the shipping, but then there's no profit for me on top of that. If you read this book, or you can get the Audible version on audio and listen to it, right? If you read or listen to this book and implement what I teach, you will get results on YouTube. I've been using this strategy on YouTube for 11 years now, and it works. It works better today than it did in the beginning, and I know it can work for you. Go to natesyoutubebook.com. Again, you just pay the printing and shipping, and this is my gift to you.